When it comes to making deals and dealing with people, sometimes it is appropriate to meet people halfway. Sometimes it is not. When it has to do with religion, of course it is not. Think of things in terms of chess. Chess is warfare, it is martial arts, it is the form of competition. A natural form of competition is sparring. Sparring determines not only who is the most fit to have the most respectable position on the battlefield, but also in politics and in social life. These things were connected. We can all agree that in Egypt, military, science, religion, these things were all connected. Therefore, the Hawk Temple is where you studied how the hawk fought and you applied it. The people from the Hawk Temple liked the leopard as well. It was along their lines of thinking. The form of the hawk thinking took form in the leopard and in the hare in different ways. Strategy, speed, physical contact, feigned retreats, agility, etc. And we are the ones who united the world because our philosophy, which was one of non-compromise, was superior. In fact, we did not compromise to the point where we took vengeance when the Mayat was disrupted. We did not let women or foreigners define the Mayat. It was black martial artists from the Light Temple. And why should it be any other way now? Just because you are drugging us so you can say that you're more fit to lead doesn't make you or your seeds more fit to lead. Unfortunately, according to our sacred African martial art morality of the first son Igbo temple of leopard society thinking and philosophy, ideology of light and God and Christianity, you have cursed your families to many generations of servitude to make it up to restore the divine balance. We are not supposed to be equal to each other, to each his own. We are the lions of Judah. And when you use your pseudoscience to try to take away from that, or propaganda, or control of women and pussy power, then you owe us, big time, to restore us to our rightful and natural state. And your natural state is beneath us. This is natural law from someone who's part black, part white, and part Jewish. And on top of that, most likely the tribe that is the progenitor of all races, including Asians. So if there's one person who is not racist, it is the Christian martial artist. But I will do what Jesus did, and I will call out those who side with the vipers. And I will say, you are vipers too. And I will call you the modern day version of insults until you find God. They can pretend that their plausible deniability is okay, while charging me with their law in a way that when they know they cannot prove anything that I'm doing, whether I'm doing something wrong or not. Or they can admit that it is time for everything to come out into the light, for me to get my rightful place as a prince, a knight, a prince of light, without being a knight without the K. The K is silent, so is the N. It all goes back to the beginning. Ask yourself when. The G. N-I, two G's. E-R. What is the I? Who am I? The I is also hidden now, isn't it? And what about the E? And what about the R? To spell it out for you? Linguistics. What are letters? They are symbols. They have meaning. What is Latin? It is using symbols which come from nature through man that made writing through the Roman, Latin, Greco-Roman twist, which also began in Babylon and was continued through Rome, while the Light Temple went ding, ding, ding to Niger, Biafra. Faith without works is empty. I tell you all the truth. My tribe died for God in the Nigerian Civil War, praising God. The war was about more than Christianity, but we died praying to God in an attempt to establish a true Christian state as the descendants of Gad, Naphtali, Judah, etc. So please, spare me that you're above Igbo bullshit. I am a prince of the Jewish faction of Igbos. Who the fuck are you to tell me about martial arts? Was it your ancestors at Jericho or mine? Are you a descendant of the Igbo Leopard Society or am I? Are you the descendant of the Igbo kings who won out in ancient combat, toe to toe, or am I? Can you be in a rage and tone it down to pure peace? Who has the self-control? The people who have to drug to compete in a contest of self-control and focus, timing, speed, strategy, and masterful contact? Or the son of the first son, the son of Ra, the first son, not the Aten. I'm from the light temple, and Christ sent his people for me and my allies, not you and yours. When it comes to the top martial artist, Santa Cruz, I want you all to ask yourselves, all those of you who think you're not racist, who the fuck you thought it was, though, G? Son of 2 doctors, 175 IQ, over 100 $100,000 challenge? May 4th, 2000. Who the fuck you niggas thought it was, nigga? I'm the top. And if you ever thought for a moment you could beat me, you should have been here. And still, $4,000 on the table now. At one point it was $10,000 for everyone, if they could beat me. 50 to show. Okay? It was $100,000 if you could prove you're worth it. And now it's $4,000 for everyone. Okay? 50 to show. And in December, I will retire no matter what. No matter how much I want to continue. Because I need to admit that by then, I will be fucking 36 years old. I'm not a fucking kid, if you get my drift. So, after 5 fucking years since the May challenge, and 4 years from December 2013 to December 2017, okay, I will have done what no martial artist has ever done. And I will have done it. Remember, by that by itself, I will have done it harassed, persecuted. Okay, on record, 15 fucking witnesses. Look at me, bitch. You think you can play it off? Or I'll have a bunch of Compton niggas in your face, nigga. Oakland niggas in your face saying, huh? 15 witnesses. The brother had 15 witnesses. Okay, so shut up right now. Shut the fuck up if you ain't with me. Shut up, Santa Cruz, if you're not with me. Shut up. Okay? Drugged, dehydrated, because they're drugging my water. I live in Morgan Hill in the middle of nowhere in the hills. Okay? Wearing down my car, driving out here, driving all around, trying to get food and water without being drugged by mental health scum who have a long history of COINTELPRO, small white racist KKK harassment. The more you try to pretend it's in my head, the more I emphasize the types of people who like to do it, if you get my drift. And no, I'm not racist, but I will go there because that is what God would have me do. You brood of vipers, for example. And you really think you can outsmart me, the top martial artist? You put your heads together, you can't find one person to beat me. Do you really think, you fucking liberal occultist pussies, that you can outsmart me? Who the fuck you thought it was? Now we can go on between the difference between a son of a brain-surgeon Christian Igbo royal family, okay, and a son of a bitch! But that would be petty. But let's get it fucking clear. There's a reason I'm the top. You white racists use your network to become famous and rich. My people got there naturally. That's why you want people to reinvent themselves, because naturally they'll know that I am the top and none of you are. The top versus those who are not. Whose side are you on, Santa Cruz? Whose side are you really on? And don't give me your if compromise bullshit.